that doesn't add up because he made it sound like he came in after, or sorry, before. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action, I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car again, locking the door behind him. Then returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed. When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car and we were stuck in the library car. That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it alright. We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. Yeah, that's all that happened. Okay. With all these locked doors, it seemed Vector Espio couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car. Assuming that they're being honest, and that the... Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just going to peek around and we'll return with any questions. If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you. Sup, Lloyd? What's poppin', Jim Marino? If you'd like to be serenaded with a poem, I got you covered too. I'll buy some song off wishes. Yeah, we're looking for is any evidence that proves what they're saying is true. We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post and determine if Espio is actually in the library card reading. A tall task, we can do it. So wait, we just talked to all these guys without ever searching the room or anything. Too many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up. No interest in picking up these books. At least we're knocked out by this train speeding up. Fair enough. Rouge pulled a lot of these out too, searching for something. Like, this is the kind of information you should be telling us before we start looking for things. But reckless behavior. Feel sorry for the books. The spines are creasing, they're opening too far. Empathy for everything. Exactly. Exactly. We're gonna figure this out. Brochures. I'm so happy to see brochures. In all fairness, man, I have distinct memories of reading the brochures in, like, doctor's office when I was a kid. Travel destination ideas here, like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh! A couple maps? Why would you need a map of the library car? Oh, just, like, genre and stuff. I mean, it's just one car and a train. Overhead map. So is there multiple endings to this? Is it possible to just, like, lose? Should I be, like, actually paying attention? Look, there's stalactites. Nah, leave it. Yeah, that's fine. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. Exactly. Like, I remember I would always freak myself out as a kid, because it would be, I would, like, pick up a brochure or something in my doctor's office and read it while I was a kid, waiting for, like, my sister to get out or something, and it would always be, how to tell if your kid has, you know, a heart condition that's going to kill them in 15 minutes, and then I would, like, be really worried about it. Globe of our marvelous planet. I haven't traveled around much, the islands are fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the countries. Full of wonderful people and shops, the food can't be beaten either. Talking about Spagonia. Ah, yes. I have, actually. If you ever visit me, sure, the university, talk to Professor Pickle. Yeah, I mean, why don't you tell him what you were there for, Tails? He'll tell you everything about the area and makes one scrumptious sandwich. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. I'm gonna be honest, I actually haven't played Unleashed. I would have played it by now if it was on PC. I know everyone has been everywhere, haven't they? I think that arm is really struggling cleaning up this car. Why are you worried about a robotic hand? Is this Bicentennial Man? Let's see. I love this. Chow hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, hang in there. I really needed to see this. Still, Chow's hanging there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. That's beautiful. This Chow can stick to his principles and find strength, and I can too. Is this proof that we're going to get a Chow garden soon? There's no way that was actually that much thought put into this poster. Alright. Talk. Poem about space. I've made it up to space with my beloved antique vase. But a mistake in my haste dropped the vase from my embrace. So now my antique I must replace. And now I shall punch you in the face because of your race. What happened? What caused you to drop the vase? Don't read too deeply, it's just a poem. He hasn't thought it through. Order. I have a poem about this. My starved stomach babbled, though I ignored the grumbling tummy, for the eggs I received are scrambled when I asked for my eggs, sonny. We don't serve any eggs on the train. My talent is wasted. Alright, so do we have everything so far? I guess I can move forward? I mean, should I supposedly walk through the library car if we're going in the saloon car? Should I he locked this door on his way out. There's gotta be a reason he's doing it. Okay. Shadow's lock is added to, so it is just like, our inventory is just like, insights. Or maybe a butcher where they confiscate my meat cleaver before getting on the train. Knife. I'm a man of authenticity! Without a knife, he's just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron. You definitely think you were the murderer. What if I hid the knife? Yeah. Okay, I think you oughta. Off duty at the moment, the murder mystery is more important. Then why did we bring it up? And why would you show the menu to me? Well, why would you tease him like that? Here I thought I could trust you. You know what, I'm actually starting to get hungry too, like in real life. Smooth this over. I thought you said smooch all over. I was about to say, Vector, man? I don't know. No, I'm the fool. Yeah! Yeah. I smooth things over, but at what cost? Okay. Alright, let's just talk this dude out. I don't think we have enough evidence yet. Okay, never mind. Alright. God, if only there's... Oh, apparently this random advertisement. Check out our book club. Gone Gal. That's it. Alright, so what have I not clicked on yet? The table? Take a pause and sit for a second. These chairs are very comfy, so plush. Puts me right in the mood to read. Makes me want to take a nap. Like, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit. Don't fall asleep. There's been a murder, remember? Oh! How could I forget? It's not like I'm at work either. If I had a ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time. Alright. I guess I can click this arrow, but I see there's another book. This bright red book. This reeks of the evil science. What does he have? Body odor or something? The man is chop happy. I mean, have you ever met a butcher that wasn't a little too into his job? I mean, the only butcher I know is a military butcher, so it doesn't really help, but... Yeah, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book? Wait, that sounds awesome. What the hell? What, do you think, like, you open it up, it's like, my father never loved me. I was raised by my older sister. What kind of recipes? Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird that it's even here. But this is even here. Maybe people just appreciate an omelet. You may not be wrong. Honestly, man, I'm telling you, if they release a Dr. Eggman cookbook, I would 100% purchase it. But it also sounds like the plot to, like, a mainline Sonic game where he tries to, like, control the world by making the most delicious omelet that can be made at home. That also has, like, ingredients in it that could kill you. Or, not, or like, allow him to control your body. I don't know, man. I mean, the idea that they're talking about all the countries of the world, and this is the Earth's globe and whatnot, makes me think that this takes place, and the existence of San Francisco makes me think that, Hitler existed, so it's kind of like an ethical question. Yeah, see, but just because he succeeded doesn't mean he's any more evil than the people who tried, you know what I'm saying? Not to mention, I'm pretty sure the literal embodiment of evil exists in the Sonic universe. Wow, I wish I could stop and look at all these books. Too bad I never learned how to read. Sonic needs me no time to rest. Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt. He's scavenging through all the book titles excitedly. He's like a kid in a candy shop, in this case, a genius in a train library. That's odd. I know some books have fallen on the floor and everything, but every book in these shelves is in alphabetical order, but this one. The Mirage Express Manual. It's the user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on. So does this take place on the train that we, like, guess it, Sonic Mania is a different dimension or whatever. Hell, I don't know. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but it is interesting. It's a manual. This is the kind of person to open an encyclopedia and be like, this is insane! I never expected that plot twist. Let's make a note of this. I think we found enough clues. Alright, let's go interrogate. Nah. You're on the chopping block. The two of you don't believe us, huh? It's not that I don't trust you, but I don't believe you either. I would rob a detective without examining the validity of your alibis. It's not the same. If I wonder myself, it is the same. Look, there are probably things that haven't happened. They're like unspeakable horrors that have happened in the past that are just like not talked about at all in the Sonic universe. Like, I mean, remember that time before the games even started, they shot that little girl because she happened to be related to somebody? Yeah, that was cool. It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't. Yeah. I'm here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if SPO really wasn't reading the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the car to Knuckles? Prepare to present evidence. Don't say that! You can't play your hand as a detective. You gotta be one step ahead. Well, that's easy. I got bored. I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade machine in the saloon car, so I figured I'd go check it out. I feel like a game like, now in hindsight, a game like Monkey Ball would not be something you would want to play on a train of all things. Like, you have to be pretty precise with that. Seems to line up with the information from Knuckles. And that brings our attention to you, SBO. Rouge entered the library car, found something, and left. You said you immediately started reading, but you were actually reading the entire time you were in the car. Of course. Yeah, I feel SBO too. He seems so passionate about it, man. Whenever someone's passionate about something, I can't help but be interested. It's like, I don't know what the fuck this guy's saying, but it sounds deep as hell. Once SBO starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen. Must have been a good read. What was the book? The Karma Sutra. SBO doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. Who was the Karma Sutra? What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read? If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what that book might be. In all fairness, I know a lot of people, like I have a friend who I would like visit his house growing up, specifically in high school, and his mother, she had like all of these like steamy like softcore porn books just all across the house, right? Like completely shamelessly. It's like, I'm not one to judge, I just thought it was interesting. It's like you have guests over and they're asking what this one with the bare-chested 8-pack is doing with this one giving her the embrace. It's called like Lustful Library or something like that. They're never particular clever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. What book do we think he may have been reading? We literally have one book. Manual. What argument could you possibly have? Hold on, I gotta... My attention span is too short. I have to do something stimulating. Oh, that's what it does, okay. Oh, that one was much easier. There are books scattered around the floor. Sure, the remaining books on the shelves were all in alphabetical order. We already discussed this. I'll accept this manual, meaning someone at the very least pick the manual up and put it back in their correct place. Okay. This lack of attention to detail is like you. Okay, now I wouldn't have you insulting my pal. Hey, whoa. Apologies. Butcher and Poet. These book I was reading the Mirage Express manual. Again, like there's really no reason to hide this, right? Trains are cool. Oh, SBO is the train kid. In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Fine. If you ask SBO questions about the manual, just flip to a page and ask. Go ahead. Did you miss me? Did you miss me already? Oh my god, my face. Oh Jesus. Oh shit. Ah, alright, we fixed it. Oh, sometimes it's not so easy to fix, alright? But hey, you know what time it is, right? It has been way too long since I've had the chance to play Dragon Fable. I don't know why, but I keep telling myself I'm going to go back to this game. And it existed during, like, the height of Flash, right? It was a single player, but it was kind of, like, semi-competitive, right? And I remember being so fun, and so I'm kind of interested in taking another look at it. I don't even remember what, like, struck me back into the idea of playing it again. Oh, we ain't ringing the bell yet. Nah. I know this game used to be hard, but in all fairness, I was like 8 years old when I started playing it, alright? You can't get on me for that. So, you'll notice, I don't have it showing right here. I can have it activated, though. Uh, this game back in the day had what was called the Dragon Amulet. It was kind of like the premium paid version of the game, which gave you access to different like weapons and like storylines and all that. And it was something that we had to really beg for because it cost like $30 at the time for an online like game from 2005. And so I thought I would pick it up again. But then I looked, and it still cost the exact same amount of $30. And seeing as how I've been dropping a lot of money lately, I thought, you know what, I'm going to wait on it. I don't even know if I'm going to like this game as much as I did when I was a kid. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to set it up as a sub goal, right? That way I don't have to feel buyer's remorse because it'll be like, yeah, we want you to do it. We want to see the dragon performing the fable. I don't actually remember much about the game's story. You got to keep in mind when you're 8 years old, you don't really care about like the deep integrated lore of everything. You just want to like kick things and then stab goblins, right? I have had a much needed rest this weekend, and so I'm kind of like re-energized to kind of get back into it and to kind of show just how much I'm interested in this. I haven't even like I mean, I made my account, right? And I managed it, but I haven't actually, like, played it yet. You used to be able to do this on a web browser, and I guess you still technically can in some ways. Oh, shit, that's loud. Here, I just need to... Oh, they haven't changed the music at all. Let me drop the sound, though. Watching that, Murder of Sonic VOD, I noticed that the mixing was pretty poor, so I would like to know... It looks like OBS has put both my microphone and my stereo to one channel, and so I guess that's probably why. And so it means I'm just gonna have to put in a little more effort to make sure that this is actually sounding right. So if it sounds a little too loud or if my voice is a little too quiet, then just let me know. Now, God, it's been so long, but like I remember specifically my brother, I'm kind of doxing him here, used an account like this, and we had the Dragon Amulet, right? And so I wanted to try at least to remember the password. It was like... Yeah, figures as much. Oh my god, look at this bear of a man. I don't remember this guy. Also, because I keep typing numbers and all of my hotkeys are attached to this, it's messing up my face again. I really gotta find something for this, man, I'm telling you. Hold on, I gotta stop crying real quick. I'm just so entrenched by the nostalgia I'm feeling. There we go, I think that fixed it. Kind of? Yeah. Yeah, let's not try to do that again. You can tell it was a really long password too, which is kind of a dick move, because now I can't even begin to remember what it was supposed to be. Let's see, so what did I just... There we are. Ugh. See, like, if I hit activate, and I hit... Oh, okay, well, look at the Dragon Amulet. Well, I don't want to log in, but it's $30. To this day, it is still $30. I really gotta start using the other... I gotta reset these key bindings, man, I swear. So, like... So, I don't know. Wait. Did it just... It didn't exit me out of the game for this, did it? Interesting. Okay. I forget, is this game, like, locked into 4x3? Oh, yeah. It's all coming back. I always hated how, like, there wasn't anything you can do for, like, racials in this game. Like, you had to be some, like, boring-ass human with very limited starting hairstyles. I forgot exactly. I think I used this one growing up, which really goes to show my sense of fashion. Here, I'll do this one. This one looks more rogue. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can have your hair to be whatever you want, but, like... Yeah, this is the closest you can get to being something other than a human, is just changing the tone of your skin to something like, oh, look, now I'm an ice giant half-breed. I don't know. You can also tell. I love it. I specifically remember the music like cutting off randomly and restarting. Like, even that is like a nostalgia factor for me. Now, you say Adventure Quest is better, Shadow, but you gotta keep in mind that my opinion is always correct and never wrong. Let's find a darker shade of pink here. Or purple's fine. I don't know, this kind of looks... The purple is fine. I don't know if I like... Or can I, like, reverse the color here? This looks a little better, I guess. Adventure Quest was fine, man, but this one was the best for, like, single player. Watch it tell me I can't do that. Okay. When I was trying to make a... What was it? Oh, yeah, I was trying to make a an account for 2K because I started playing Borderlands 2 again with some buddies. Or at least we tried to. We're going to have to start over. I couldn't name myself Cobalt the Bard because somebody had already taken it. So, like, here it is. It immediately wants you to buy the amulet. Should I be doing this on the... I guess I could just stretch the screen, but or should I be doing this on the 4x3? I guess the 4x3 is better. It makes me wonder how much is new, right? Oh shit, I forgot this. Here, hold on. I wasn't expecting... I kind of... It makes sense, but I didn't think about this being in 4x3. And then I also have to take this because I want to grab this little guy. This is the guy I was talking about because I actually, now that I do think about it, this is exactly what I remember from playing of why I remember this game is because my sister was asking me, "Hey, you remember that like Flash game we played online all the time?" And I was like, "Yeah." It's like, "You remember what that little red dude was?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, that was like Twilly," and I was talking about it with someone. Here, we gotta... There, he's just gonna... There. Make him a little smaller, I guess. There, he's just gonna be watching from the side here. For ass. Yeah, I've seen some interesting cases of that. Now this screen right here, I'm already noticing is new. I did not remember this at all from playing this game as a kid because it will only just like immediately start you off. It's funny how you can choose book 1 and 2, and then book 3. I can already tell there's going to be stuff that's, like, brand new to me already, and it's going to, like, hurt my nostalgia. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but maybe, like, what is it that, like, immediately screams Flash game, right? Like, it's hard to tell, but, like, the artwork, right? Like, you can immediately tell when something's Flash. I guess it's because of the way characters move and are rigged, right? But, like, even just the artwork, like, you can show me a screenshot of something and I could tell you that it's a Flash game, and I just don't know what it is specifically. I'm really feeling it! Now, I remember this cutscene. Oh, yeah. Bro, this blew my mind in 2006. Oh yeah, there's our boy. Oh, and there's this lady too, I guess. Sure. Oh yeah, hi. You can tell. Like, here's another thing. Like, even if you couldn't, just from the dialogue, you can tell exactly when this game was made. Or can we bring this back? Can we start using Hayas? Can we make that another like Gen Z cultural phenomenon? I like how he says that the path is clear, as there's a dude you don't know with 2 knives. Hmm. Yeah, so this hasn't changed at all. Oh, yeah, I'm already halfway through. Although, after years of playing League of Legends, it feels weird to left-click to move places. Now, do I remember this music specifically? I don't think I remember this music very much. Oh noes, there it is again. And then the best part of the game. There it is. There it is. Oh, yeah. That was the funniest shit ever as a kid. I forgot, does this hurt? Does this deal damage to this thing? Yeah, it does. I forgot what it does. I mean, it dazes it if you kick Twilly back, but I think if you choose to help him instead, he shows up as a companion during the fight or something. Now, I do remember, like, the sound effects, but I swear this music is not familiar to me. Maybe I'm just crazy. Said his name was Cobalt Blue, and he was the one who was destined to... Nice. Roll... Oh, yeah. I forgot what they call it. Oaklore Keep or something. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, it literally shows it right here. Hmm. Ta-da! Nice. And I have to be level 3 to have it, to use it. Oh my god, this frame rate. Yeah, look at all these things I can ask about, too. I don't remember there being this many things. Oh my god, his nose is gigantic. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I definitely don't remember this music. Man, look at that chiseled jawline, too. Pactagonal table. Here we go. Oh my god, this dude. The perfect edgy Inzer character. Look at that. Oh, I forgot about this dude. His name, I remember it was like Draketh or something. Draketh. Oh my god, it's so edgy. It's so edgy, man. I love it. The Dark Wolf Bandits. Oh, this is really bringing me back now. Blown away. You don't blow away trash. And these dudes. Of course, as a kid, I didn't even think about a few things in this. I didn't think about like it's kind of like, you know how like when you're a kid and you play Pokemon and you're like, why would I ever want to use something that doesn't deal damage, right? But this Hyper Beam or whatever looks like it deals a shit ton. How many turns does stealth work? Oh, 4 turns. Yeah, real engaging combat early game. There he goes. Yeah, they do use like the same 2 or 3 sound effects for everything in this game. It's him. I don't fucking know. Oh, I will. He just leaves his buddies down here, choking onto their own lungs. Well, you're really on a roll. Teleport back home and have some tea. Yeah. I don't know what they changed about the game in the decade or so since I played it, but I'm wondering. But I specifically remember to get to Falcon Reach, you have to fight a Hydra, and you want electric weapons. I should just see what I can do here. See, that's the sea serpent one. Okay, so it doesn't actually give me a quest, does it? So, hold on. So yeah, that doesn't give me any quests, right? Man, they added a lot. I mean, it makes sense, but still. Also, daily quest has been completed. Okay. So, okay, so where can I buy... Okay, first off, bag, because I'm level 3 now. I should be able to use the spear, right? Perfect. Am I supposed to be using this as a rogue? Wait, where's my... Here it is. Like, am I supposed to be using this? God, how did I figure this game out when I was a kid? So I need something that deals electricity, if I remember correctly. What about this dude? What's this dude selling? Serpent? Oh no. Okay, so I can do some quests then. A ninja kid. Okay. Probably not worth it to use a special on that guy, but whatever. Yeah, I remember this was like the entire this was the entire like cycle of the game. But man, it does start off slow, doesn't it? With in terms of like what you can actually attack with. And I think you get everything by like level 18 or like level 20 or something actually. You gotta love how it almost uses the extra damage when stealthed. Okay. Just fucking deck the dude in the head. Sure. Surprise, cocksucker! So I get to use this as many times as I want while stealthed. Or I guess I can only use it once. God damn, I'm going through this way too quickly, though. Is this like World of Warcraft, where as time went on, they just made it easier and easier to level up? I'm not going to use the defense thing. What is this down here? I remember there were specifically times where I would be so low or something that I would try to like walk past enemies and never be able to tell where I would enter combat. I'm guessing the smoke screen is only going to be useful for when I'm up against stronger enemies, like bosses. Like, this isn't really using much mana either, so... Isn't Sneevil the name of a Pokemon? Am I right on that? Also, I like how in order to use most of my abilities, I basically have to, like, do setup. Yeah, I'm leveling up way quicker than I remember. I remember taking hours and hours and hours to get to level 24 before my stepbrother deleted my save account. Daze and Dot for 3 rounds. Just what I need against whatever these things are. That die in 2 hits is a Dot. This is the part where you run away. I'm just realizing how weird my character feels like it looks now. And the fact that I have, like, kunai, despite the fact that I'm clearly not using any of them. Alright, so let me daze this guy. So he'll be immobilized and he'll take dot damage, yeah. And then I'll focus this guy and just beat him down so I can see how much this takes. Yeah, the dot does, like, no damage, so... A badly hidden door. Oh, I don't even know what really to say, right? I'm just back in the saddle after all this time. Yeah, Daze does seem like it's not particularly helpful. I do remember those little spots right there. I remember Gandalf. Why do I sound like I smoke a pack a day? Like, it takes at least 2 turns to do anything real in this, just because in order to use my one-shot attacks, I have to, like, set up. Oh, it's a big one! It's a Shogun. Why make another character when you can just make the same character 3 times as big, right? See, I can go through my whole set with this. There we go, see? I didn't even read what it had to be said. But I want to try the prong. See, they just keep giving them little outfits. It's cute. So if I level up, does it max out my like stats, like health and everything, or? I'm talking like anybody here would know what I'm talking about. I'm running out of mana too. Oh, I didn't even. God, I don't even really bother with the special stuff because if they're like level 2, I just one-shot them anyway. Okay, so it did give me all my stuff. Okay. You must be able 999 to enter the empty storage closet. I remember this taking a lot longer though. Like as a kid, so I don't know. And I don't mean like to get through these levels or for combat to take place. I just mean like in general leveling up. Although being able to hit twice is really nice. Like you completely just outrank everybody in this. Oh, the entire stat counts. Okay. Just throw shit at him. Yeah, I can't say I'm working on a lot of real tactics going on here. Like, God, you'd think I was speedrunning this shit. Now, there is one attack. I can't even remember exactly what it does, but I know I get it a little earlier on that I'm looking forward to seeing. Alright, let's start with this guy. It's not dealing any damage to him. Can they not die to that? Is that all it is? God, the wind outside is ridiculous. So, I probably have a limit to how much I can carry, but I can probably sell these two, right? Here, let me... There has to be somewhere where I... Oh, yeah, the dude out front will heal me, right? Yeah. And there's a healing thing right there anyway. Oh, wait, these guys are a little stronger. Okay. Hey, say no more. Affably, though. I mean, just having this outside, I do remember this too. Like, all you had to do was run all the way back from wherever you were and just go get a heal and nothing would respawn. See, now they're just giving me level 1 little dudes. Gotta say, leveling in this game is a little easier than I remember. Like, boys, it's alright. You don't have to do this. You can run away. Okay, okay, okay. Fair enough. I mean, it's been so unbelievably long since I played this game that, I mean, anyone's guess is as good as mine. Have you played this game in the past then, Crazy? Okay, so now I actually, like, have a reason to use stuff here because it's 40 HP. Doggy. I still feel like Daze is kind of weird. Okay, so at least I'm actually able to do damage now. There we go. See, like, even that's kind of pointless. Just because, like, by the time these dots can deal any damage or anything, like, I've already killed them. Yeah, I'm with you there. I played it a long time ago, so, like... shit, I probably would have been, like, 8 or 9. Keep surviving on 1 HP. And so, like, and it's crazy because I specifically remember spending a lot of time, like, struggling with this game. I know it's still early in the game, but, like, I'm just, like, pressing one button this entire time, basically. Just let this guy get dealt with by itself. And now I should be able to one-shot this guy with just a regular attack. Like, these guys are holding on to it. See, by the time I last played this, I was really young. Keep in mind. So, most of the things that probably existed when I played this in 2008 probably are things I'm not going to remember. Real sneaky. Like, damn, coming out of Oaklore, I'm probably going to be unbelievably powerful. Used to be like level 60 when you played it, it's 90 now. Okay, so I was right. I was saying earlier that they probably pulled a Warcraft where it's like, okay, the level cap went from 60 to 120 over time, so maybe we'll just make it easier. But if that's the case, then like it completely kills the balancing of the progression, right? Because like, am I supposed to be level 8 up against level 4 goblins right now? I mean, I know they kind of fixed it for World of Warcraft too, but I mean, I never really got into that game, so I couldn't say. Oh, he doesn't take as much. Whatever. I got plenty of mana, so... See, I love how they just make him bigger. I mean, at least he's level 8 and he has 150 health, so it's like, at least I get to actually, like, play the game. And he actually kind of hurts a little bit. Here it is, Throw. That's the one I loved as a kid. For some reason. Or was it that, or was it, there's like a multi-throw hit, I think, for rogues. Let's actually do this. Since this guy is clearly going to be, yeah, doing shit to me. I guess I can daze him. Oh yeah, that does a lot of immediate damage. That's probably why I liked it as a kid. God, the level cap was always that high. Like when I was a kid, the highest I ever got, and it took forever, right? Like months of playing to get to level 24. I remember before uh, my stepbrother got mad at me for something and ended up just deleting my save. Hold on, let me heal at the guy here. The dude with the big nose. I should also probably check. This is the one I just got, right? Oh, it's another prong. Yeah. Sure. Is this something? Yeah, you need the dragon amulet. There it is already. Ring of the Keep or Dragon Ring of the Keep? Ooh. It's kind of hard to tell what I can go into. Oh my god, even he has his own entire quest line. Okay, well, I mean, at least they're putting up a little more of a fight. I mean, I keep talking like it's not going to get, like, exceptionally hard for me, and I'm going to end up eating my own words here in a minute. The fact that there's nothing here makes me think there's something here. No. That is another thing I remember as a kid. Like, every room I went into, I had to run into every wall. And it's also finally non-linear, too. It's good to see some things never change. Here they are. Yeah, I guess there's a multi-throw that you can get that's really useful for multiple enemies that I just liked using. I should rapid strike. Never mind. When you get the crit. Oh, that was the entire thing. I'm guessing up above was the special secret I could have gotten. I mean, at least it's starting to take a lot longer to level up already, at least, so... see, I'm not even, like, stacking anything. I do remember one of the hardest parts, like, going upward was just the fact that if you spent a really long time in a dungeon or something, and you had to kill a lot of enemies, then you could run out of mana. But again, like, I'm not having any issues with health or mana at the moment. Oh, we got Skaven. Oh, sorry, vermin. Get it? Cause they're rats and it's like vermin. Ah. Bring me back, man. Yeah, just get him right in the throat. I guess it has to crit for it to really do damage, but still. Like, I just throw into a rapid attack and we're golden. Oh, it just sells well, sure. We'll be at a level 90 in no time. Why does it look like there's something over here? There isn't. Throw. If it doesn't kill, rapid attack. That's all I gotta do. Like, all of my other abilities just don't seem particularly useful at the, Great taste, less filling. Oh my god, I remember that. I remember that specific line of dialogue. Why? I don't know why that of all things, but still. It's my generation's version of Yellow Wizard needs food badly. You know what I'm saying? But he's dead. Why isn't it showing he's dead? I guess he's just died standing. Oh, was it really? So it's a reference that I don't even know about. Great taste, less fill. I mean, I guess it. I mean, like it was probably a reference to actual, like, yeah, I was about to say a commercial or something, not a game. Yeah, it makes sense that it's referencing. I mean, that's fair enough. But I only remember it from this because, like, every time you went to certain ones, it would say the exact same thing: great taste, less filling. Doggy. See, already things are starting to ramp up, and it just fucking fires a Kamehameha at me. As long as I'm still hitting them with the 1-2 and killing them, then I'm not worried. See, I don't even have to waste mana now. I can just give him a little slap on the cheek. See, it's nice to be able to have the multi-attack. Okay. I'm actually going to... Yeah, that's a small bear. Gotcha. Fair enough, yeah. I mean, I probably would have thought to equip it more if I actually needed it, but I could probably do that right now. Once I'm done fighting a bear. There it is. I'm sure it looks great on me. Why are there so many bears in this same exact cave? And I actually am starting to notice that I'm running low on mana for the first time here, so... Being able to manage that sort of stuff was always one of the hardest things about, like, large caverns in this game. Or the fact that I probably didn't know what leveling meant as a kid, or was too impatient to do it. Like, I'm playing how I probably would have played back then, where I just, like, spam all of my abilities. I mean, the 20% to critical hit and then onto the throw is really nice, though, so... But I don't know, man. If you're level 8 and you can walk into a den and kill 5 bears back to back to back, make it 6 in a second, then I think you're probably a little stronger than you think you are. Like, the progression is not very subtle. That's right. Yeah, there is a multi-hit dagger move that I get at some level, and then when you use it, each one has its own independent chance of critting. So what I would do as a kid is I would stealth, and then I would use that multi-hit. Oh my god, I'm out of mana. I have a mana potion, don't I? Yeah. There you go. Problem solved. Yeah, it was like a 8-year-old gambler. I would do the same 2 attacks every time and hope to God that 1 or 2 of them would crit. I mean, I'm starting to feel it again. It's really satisfying when it does work. Get this. I forgot what resets my potions. Do I have to actually like go and buy them at a store? Hello, sir. Hello, Twitch. Now we're back to level 4 beast. I mean, at least he hurts a little more. Oh! I see you are of passing strength. But it feels kind of brutal that I can only use a rapid attack after a successful hit, because if that's the case, then like it really screws you up if you miss. Like, forget about critical hit. Like, what about actual hit chance, dodge chance, or whatever? Yeah, see, that right there is satisfying. Fair enough. Give him a little slap. Players of unusual size, I don't think they exist. I gotta remind myself that, like, games of this era were not subtle with its references. Like, references for the sake of references were the pinnacle of humor. Mix that with the fact that, like, companies like Illumination still do that with their humor. Yeah. Here, I'll just... Yeah. It basically becomes a dick measuring contest at that point. Cheese on the other side of the door. Okay, so I got Mind, which isn't useful against any enemy I've had to fight so far because it deals 0. They have 0 every single enemy. I don't know why I bothered to stealth there. I also do particularly remember, this was probably the only like clever thing I ever did in this game as a kid, was wait until I was like at the very edge of a level so that way I could get a free heal. Like in a really tough dungeon or something. There it is. For 15 years now we've lived here. Before that time I was a pet of my master Yoshi. See what I mean? Where it's like, yeah, very oh wow, this thing's actually pretty. Okay. I got an idea. Fair enough, yeah. God, it does like no damage to the... Oh shit. Okay, I should probably focus this guy, huh? He's a big, big boy. Alright, here we go. Use this while I still can. How's a bomb miss? It probably would be a good idea to daze this guy. See, daze does feel a lot more useful against bigger, more powerful enemies, because at least it stuns them, right? Like, this guy isn't even using magic right now. Shit, I'm actually... screw it. I've been talking up how, like, easy this game is compared to how it used to feel, and so I can't really, like... I can't die now. Yeah. There, that should do it. Nice. So I have a few things I need to do here. Reward shop, let's see. I could wear a cape. Don't I have sparkling sand? Oh, damn it. Wait, so no, I don't. I have like 1 or something. Don't. Okay. Sure. So he's not gonna... Okay. What's the point of having a reward shop if you're not gonna give me stuff unless I do another quest for you? That seems like kind of a scam. Alright, well I did what this guy told me to do. Okay, so I did everything for him. Alright, so where do I... So where do I go to get all my stuff? Go to house, go to hometown, heal and potions. Oh, I see. Yeah, where do I go to get stats and stuff then? That's cool. Hey, glad to be here. Yeah, where I train. Is it even something I can do this early into the game? Or... like... Yeah, this is just for... Okay, so I should probably look around the keep. That's a quest. What about the... Okay, seriously. I can't even have a drink after taking out like 6 bears. Boo! That probably like peaked the mic really hard by saying that. I can't even see what this is. Okay, seriously. If I have... Is there something I can do in my... Not in here, I'm sure, but... Temp items. Yeah, there's nothing I'm seeing. I'm not sure. I guess I'll just start a quest. Oh, Jesus Christ. The infamous 2 frames a second attack. It's also the same level as me, which isn't a good sign. Oh my lord. Maybe I should... Yeah, my 3080 can't handle a game from 2005, boys. It's over. Speaking of that, let's see here. Where's the run button? Uh-huh. 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 Okay, that's not good. Hold on. Do I not get to run in this game? Alright, alright, alright. Here's what we'll do. We'll daze him. And, if my computer will allow it... Oh, this is gonna be something. Okay. Almost lost my cool there. Let's go back. So I can actually, like, play the game. So... Oh, I have to be 10 or higher. Okay. I need one more level, then. It still doesn't explain... I mean, the only thing I can think to do is to just move forward, right? Onward! Oh. What's up, fellas? Bye, fellas. Creatures. Oh, these guys again. I'm not even close to leveling up again. These guys... Yeah, see, these guys are level 2. Beating the Elite Four just so I can come back to beat Brock. We did it! I feel very accomplished right now. Elden Ring, step aside. This one's harder. Is that me? Oh, that's my cousin, Zorbok. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You wouldn't want to wake this hungry giant sleeping man-eating bear. He's gonna yell. Yep. Yeah. He was always a dick, I tell ya. Is it really a surprise attack, too, if I just sprint at him? Oof. And like that, he's gone. Like an angel's kiss. There's Serpent. Okay. I can't go see the Hydra's lair. I'm not rich enough. I got a different vibe from Serpent, but... There it is. This is the guy that I always struggled. Yeah, level 9, 350 health. I remember only being able to kill it with, like, electric weapons. So, we're gonna find out what happens when I try to do it without that. And it's just me and my 23-year-old superior brain. Okay, it did a lot of damage. It did a lot of damage. I think I'm fucked, actually. Well, I guess that's the main head. I just gotta get the... Yeah, this guy. Okay, it survived. Okay, yeah, the heads do a shit ton of damage, despite being so weak. And I probably can't even out-heal the damage here. Okay. This is gonna be rough, man. See, I don't even know how to quantify 140 defense points, but apparently it put me down to only taking 1 damage from either of these guys, so I'm going to assume it's a really big deal. This is something I would have never considered as a kid. Yeah, that's actually such a huge difference. Oh, there are some in Oaklore then, okay. Then I'll have to head back then. Okay, so this guy, huge pain in the ass. Rapid is probably my best damage dealer, just for flat damage, so. Has it almost been 4 turns? Of course he's not affected by the poison at all. I still can't use the smoke, man. Like, that thing basically gives me 4 free turns of no damage against this guy. Here we go. But I'm running out of mana now. And of course, this guy just doesn't use it, period, so. I mean, I can always use a mana potion, but it's like I don't want to waste anything. I don't have any heals. Like, the more I let him hit me, even if I have the means to stop it. Okay. Hit him with a crit. It did not crit. Here, Daze is overpowered. Now, let's do that against these kind of enemies. Now, if it's weapon damage, does their breath count as a weapon? Yeah, see, I need to get my smoke again. This is a war of attrition. How many turns have there been in this fight so far? Oh, that does nothing to him either. I guess I could poison him again? Could really use those stat trainers just about now, huh? Alright, kill him. Not quite. There we go. Oh yeah, I remember I gave you a little special, just wait until the Hydra's lair opens up. It's not gonna happen. It can't. It literally can't. Yeah, so now it's just, yeah. I should be able to just return home from this, right? That'll bring me to Oaklore, yeah. Alright, so who's the stat trainer? How about you? Okay, I already talked to you, Leif Erikson. I'm not even level 10 yet. This guy demands a lot for the first area of the game, gotta say. Oh wait, train stats, it's right here, okay. So literally the first guy I'm supposed to talk to, I just completely overlooked it. So I don't even know what I'm supposed to train. I have 40 points here, so what am I even supposed to train? Here, let me look. I should be able to see stats, right? Okay. Uh-huh, alright. Outgoing melee damage and damage of outgoing non-critical hits. Increases outgoing pierce damage, outgoing damage to foes, and damage done by dot effects. Okay. Intelligence, that's magic damage. I'm not doing a lot of that right now. By guests and pets, as well as experience and gold earned. The crit is where it's at, man. I might want to make a luck build as a... Oh, intelligence and wisdom? Really? Am I dealing a lot of or I guess outgoing critical hit damage, yeah. Fair enough, I didn't even... I'm reading this so quickly, I'm not even thinking about it. This is the amount of mana as well as healing and bonus. Oh, I thought this was the other guy talking who was like... I was... God, I almost believed you for a minute, man. Intelligence and wisdom as a rogue. Well, I mean, in all fairness, it does say outgoing critical hit damage, which is useful. Like, you did actually have a point there. And then wisdom was the one where I was like, what are you talking about? Now, the dot effect makes me think dexterity, right? And then luck. Alright, I'm sure I could respec at some point, too. So let's do some dexterity and some luck, I guess. So I just want to spec into all of it. Oh my god. I mean, I might as well put a little bit into everything else, right? Except for endurance, I guess. Or... There, train. I better be so unbelievably strong now. It's just proof, man, if you sound like you know what you're talking about and say it with enough confidence, then people are more likely to believe you. Because I was like, oh, I mean, I didn't read the username of the person who chatted it, but they sounded like they were pretty confident. 100% the kind of guy to play the Barbarian. What is a Moglin? Little ball of fur with a tail and 2 giant ears. Healing magic and generally being cute. Most of them. The Castero. Yeah, Alakablam, as they say. Alright, so this is just the... Okay, so are we efficiently... Sorry. Are we officially in Falcon Reach, then? Okay. Hello, anime girl. Only one thing but a whole field. Yeah, okay. Changing science a magical change? I mean, is this useful? That sounds great. I'm gonna refill my potions for free. Oh my lord. Is this some like Nurse Joy type shit? Like or I guess I need to refill my potions for this too, right? Or is it just whichever? Does it do both of them for each person? I don't know. Oh, I remember this young fellow. Ash. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna become a knight. My man. You look... How old is this guy? The story of Arknight requires that you have a dragon amulet or verified guardian account to play. Meanwhile, in my head, my character's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, no. Talk about how you want to be a knight and the first thing you do is try to sell me. Oh, perfect. Purely a status symbol. Who haven't been able to get 100k gold will look at you in awe. Yeah. And you have to be level 50. Can I not sell to him? Okay, I can't sell to him. Is this something that, oh no, I want to keep that. Get rid of this. I don't need I can't even get rid of it. What was the one thing that they gave me that it said like, oh, you can just sell this. I want to keep this for the one set of things that they were doing, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, wow. They have a level 1 quest in Falcon Reach. There's Twilly. There's our boy. No! Here we go, the Dragon Egg Saga. So this is the... I want to invite Twilly. Twilly, you are coming with me. Moglin Punting Shop? Okay, you know what? I think people forget that this is the internet, and I can just look this up. Hold on a sec. Okay, thanks, hat. What? Did it lie to me? Hold on. Cake rules. What? Did I spell that wrong? It uses like leet speak, yeah. The exclamation mark. The shop has okay. Or can I not like paste? Okay, it did let me in this time. Perfect. So now, hold on, let me go into my character. Yeah, there he is! I just skinned him and wear him as a hat now. And I have Twilly with me, right? Follow the road east out of town into Sherwood Forest. Alright. You'll find the infamous Rabina the Hood. Okay, cool. And Twilly's with me, right? I should probably get a better weapon. Oh. I think that... Okay, they do have some stuff I can go for. I could have some kukri. Or a sword. I don't want a sword. I don't even have enough for the kukri. It probably does a shit ton more than what I have, too. Look. Whatever you got for me, I'll do it. I wanna buy that. Look at me. Look at what I'm wearing. And Twilly's with me. Yeah! You hit him with your stick. I have complete faith in Twilly to save me and protect me and heal me. I would put my life on the line for this creature. He has a little gust of wind that deals 10 damage to a wyvern. It actually is very helpful to have him too. Surprisingly, right? Like, eat my shorts, man. The only downside to having him is that I have to deal with, like, mid-2000s, like, early leet speak. Yeah. See, look, he heals me too. He's the perfect companion. Oh my god, he is just a doll, dude. Alright, we got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Say it with me now. Great taste, less filling. Shit. Fine. I'm not worried about health. I've got the boy who healed me at full health, but you know what? It's the thought that counts. Just a little too eager, right? You gotta wait a minute. So I know the color of my skin gives the illusion that I'm currently dying of liver failure, but it's really just because I got back from Cancun, and they didn't have any sunscreen at the gift shop. I mean, they did, but I didn't have any money. I spent it all to go to Cancun. Yeah. Cancun exists in this universe, right? I'll just daze him. I don't want to lose any more health. If only Twilly didn't waste the heal when I had full health. Oh, I can't stay mad at you. There we go. I should probably head back and grab another heal. That's the issue with having these healing things, is that, like, it could take minutes to get back to one, but it was always worth it. God, how many of these things are there? There he goes. I like to believe that the people at Riot saw this character and thought, okay, what if we made him a scout? Oh, hello, Swamp Thing. Or Maui. I loved his movie. So can they target Twilly, or is it only me? Oh, that's not good. Okay. Maybe focus on the heals, little buddy. Alright. Wow. Twilly, it's okay. You can just heal. This guy doesn't really hurt either. We're gonna be here a while. No worries, no worries. So we'll say you did that. There we go. Now he's being helpful. Hey, we're back up to full. I mean, you might as well try if I'm not going to be able to heal anymore, right? Shit. Listen, do 1 damage and I'll be proud of you, alright, buddy? So, drinking a mana potion counts as a successful attack? Any day, buddy. I believe in you. God, even with my bonus now, he's still dealing shitloads of damage. But it doesn't matter, because I have the boy. He even does like a jump strike, too. Rapid's always the better one. Eh. That was a crit? Yeah, this is riveting stuff, isn't it? I'm glad they turned this guy into a stat check boss. There. Alright, so do I have enough money now to purchase? What was it I wanted? Was it these or it was the kukris, right? I do not. I need I need 51 gold. Oh, that's not cool. Like what? This is 18 to 28. What's the current one I have doing? 6 to 20. Okay. So the lower bound could be much better. First, I'm gonna go heal. How long have we been streaming so far? We're at 2 hours. We'll switch over to something, I think. Let me get my stuff back. Hold on. Refill potions. Or actually, can I get healed at the health thing? That would make sense, right? Well, I mean, I can refill the potions. That's about it. Well, if that's the case, what I'll do instead is I'll just ask him to refill again. Yeah, it does refill both of them. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's so hard to get where I want to go here. If you can get some. Wait, what can I make with the weapons? Okay. Ooh. I need 10 of these, and then Nature's Call. What's the Nature's Call? That wasn't something I threw away, was it? Well, I certainly don't have a Nature's Call. So if I want this guy to make that really cool looking weapon for me, I have to... He doesn't sell a Nature's Call either. From the Sneevil Forest near Rabina, so it was something I probably... Okay, well in that case, screw it. I've got better ways to make money. Oh, I didn't mean to leave. Interesting. And these go all the way up to... You have to start it at level 40. Hello there. That's great. Oh, hello there, old. Alright, just send me there. I'm sure I can handle it. Ooh, a wisp. Okay, it looks a little stronger than what I'm used to, though. It's okay, because I got my boy with me to heal me at full health. And Twilly can actually do damage, so... I just don't remember where the music came from. I swear to God it didn't used to have music. Kill him, Twilly. No! The other dude. Jesus. Alright, I'll just kick him then. Fine. Twilly, finish him off! Yes! He did it! Oh. Okay. I'm wondering if this is a little out of my league. Out of nowhere, this is taking way, way longer to level up now. I'm just realizing. Like, how long ago was it when I got level 9? And I got the mind ability? So maybe it does take about as long as I remember it. It's just that now it takes way, way, way longer, just exponentially. Let's see. Yeah. Was that the first hit it's been able to get off on me? Poor guy. Oh, this is new. Wait, so it's tap? Or wait, which ones was it? So the first one was... Okay, the first one was Nick, then Wiggle? No, it's Nick Jab. I wasn't even looking at what I was supposed to do here. What? It wasn't Nick Jab? Was it Nick Nick? Can it even be Nick Nick? No, it can't. Nick Tap? Okay, Nip Wiggle. Nick Wiggle. But I tried that, it didn't work. Nick, Jab, Wiggle. Okay, and then tap. Hey! That is a weird minigame. Also, I can fight some more people. Whew. There is not enough going on in this one. It's definitely exactly as I remember it, right? And I'm glad I got the idea to try it again. I don't know if this is a game I would, like, want to spend hours and hours and hours on these, like today, for example. Like, for a free game in 2005, mostly free, especially with, like, how much you can do and just seeing what, like, was moving forward, just, like, to see what would happen next in the story, it was so, so cool. But now it just feels like definitely, like, a product of the time. Which I kind of expected, right? And I'm still enjoying it. It's just like, it's too basic, right? That's really just the one issue. Like, I mean, they obviously have, like, the typical RPG shtick where it's like, you know, this beats this type beats this, right? And you can put stats in this and this and this, but it's just way too simple, right? I mean, maybe it gets a little more complicated once you hit, like, level 90, you know, the max, but, like, at that point, I mean, you've already put hours and hours and hours into the game, right? Like, it's fun enough, but I just feel like I'm doing the same thing over and over and over again without changing my strategy whatsoever. Right, which once again, if you're a kid and you're just looking for a time killer while you're at your dad's house and his work computer is the only thing you have for entertainment, then sure. Also, the fact that they still charge $30 for the amulet is hilarious. Like, every attack I do has the same type of damage. It's just that you have to use one stat booster before you're allowed to use one type of attack. Like, there's so much back and forth going on here. I guess I've never really had the patience for these kind of games to begin with, except for, like I said, when I was just wasting time as a kid. But, like, this one in particular does just feel like I'm doing the same shit as, like, 2 hours in as I was a minute ago, and I know based off of, like, recollection that it's going to be the same way for the next, you know, 15 levels. Of course, and if I'm the one of all people saying that an RPG is too simple, then it's probably a very simple RPG. That's all I'm saying. That is true. That is true. But at least with some MMOs, like, there's some aspect of adventure to it too. But it's like, I, maybe I just don't like. I'm not able to dedicate enough time to playing games these days. But like games that build up over the course of literal dozens and dozens of hours that you have to play, like, the game insists that you play consistently to be able to keep up with a meta and to, like, grind out, has never been appealing to me, right? But people love it, and I mean, I'm not saying I blame them, right? Like, even, once again, like, we had a World of Warcraft account when it came out, and I played it when I was, around the time I actually would have been playing this game, too. But it was the same shtick where it's like, when you're 8 years old and you literally have nothing else to play on the computer, and, I mean, there's still, like, little adventures you can have, but nowadays it just falls way too much together. Like, it's like the Ubisoft thing where it's like, okay, you have a million quests, I get that, but if they're all go here, do this, go here, collect this, then maybe it's better to just have a more self-contained, shorter story to it, right? Like, I've never been a fan of grinding. Anybody who has watched me play Terraria will know that I do not like having to grind out for shit. Especially if it's single player. Like, think about it this way. The 2 games that I was playing around the... I would have been between the ages 6 and 8 or something. Would have been this and Club Penguin, right? Like, this was my hand in hand, right? God, I need mana so bad. Holy shit. Like, I feel like MMOs are still something that I feel like I could get into if I could, like, get into it with some buddies, and it was, like, varied enough. But, like, I wouldn't be able to play it for more than, like, a week before I got bored of it, honestly. Is this thing doing a shit ton to me? Like, if I were trapped on a desert island, and the only game I could play was Dragon Fable, I'd probably be okay with it, if, you know, for, like, a week. But anything else... I don't know. Like since I've been talking, I've completely zoned out, but I'm still playing just as well as I would be if I wasn't like that's probably why this was one of the only RPGs I was actually like interested in as a kid, was probably because you didn't have to like strategize or anything. You just kind of, at least in the early levels, you just kind of have to click around a little bit. Like, goddamn, every encounter now is a raid boss. It went from I kill everything in one hit to everything's a raid boss, which might come down to the fact that I'm actually fighting things that are my level now, but my point still stands here. I mean, what other, like, big, like, RPGs of this style, turn-based RPGs, existed in 2005, for example? I'm trying to think. Like, I mean, you would have had, like, I mean, I'm thinking, like, Fire Emblem, but that doesn't really count as turn-based to me. I mean, it is turn-based, but it's not the same kind of turn-based, you know? Like, I'm trying to think, 2005, a turn-based RPG that came out. I guess Persona 3? Would that have been around 2005? Or would that have been a little later? Of course, it's not fair to compare an online Flash game to a AAA, like, JRPG, but, like, that's the only thing I can think of. Because the only other things to compare it to would be other games like this, which were all developed by Ardix. Nice. Hey, but this is the only game that has Twilly in it, so that automatically gives it a few points, right? But it's like, this is the turn-based RPG equivalent of Cookie Clicker at this point. Like, as long as you're pressing buttons, you're probably making progress. Like, I have had like 3 encounters in the past 20 minutes now. Like, I'm not getting my ass kicked, but I'm not kicking ass either. It's just that's how long these random encounters are getting. that? I mean, at least we're almost done with this one. I only have 200, like, I'm dealing, like, 20 damage per hit, and this has 200 hits. That's 200 health. That's 10 on average that I have to deal. Like, 10 turns per enemy, and there are 3 of them, so that's, like, 30 turns for a single combat encounter. Like, I don't want to shit on it, right? Like, I still think this is fun to an extent, but like, it's like I said, why would you ever want to go back to this for reasons other than nostalgia? Is what I feel. It just doesn't have the mechanics of other free-to-play turn-based RPGs you can get today anymore, which isn't the game's fault, right? Which is crazy to me because I was looking at the launcher and they have like updates for this game for like this month, right? Like, this game has been out for 18 years at this point, and they're still like, and that is incredible. Again, I mean, at least. I mean, at least I'm getting XP from it, right? But like, I'm looking at the time here, right? It was about 1:57:30 when I started this fight. So let's keep a thought out on this. I'm not gonna have mana in a minute. I'm not even gonna smoke. I'm just gonna attack. Gotta save the mana I have. Like, there's no way I lose this fight to begin with because they are dealing less damage than Twilly can heal every single hit. Okay, so that was, yeah, it was just about close to 3 minutes for a single enemy, right? And then look at this. I'm probably going to stop in. There's going to be several of them. Worst part is I don't have anything. I guess I can walk all the way back and heal, right? But that's not going to help with my mana issue, is it? So... Oh no, this is a mana healing thing too. Should have done this instead of wasting my potions. Do you even get to keep, like, do you get to keep all your prospective XP and stuff if you die too? Because it's in orange and not red, or I guess that's just in case you leave. Like, now there's 2 of these things, 350 each, like... Is there a way to speed up, Oh, there's the flee battle button. It should be under options, right? Like... like speed up the... Oh, that opens up that. No. There's not a lot of options. So I guess the game's speed as it is just what it is. Unless I can do something like right here in the scroll. Nope. So let's think of this one, right? Let's say 2 hours, exactly 2 hours. That was when I started this fight. Let's take a guess how long we think this is going to take. And I'm going as fast as I can here. Like, the music's very... It's nice, but it's very low energy, too. Really on the ropes for this one. Oh boy. Like, I almost feel like it's a sunk cost fallacy thing where it's like I have to get through the rest of at least this dungeon before I can call it quits, but on the other hand it just feels like it's so long. This one's just tiny though, so I guess it's not that bad. Yeah, so that was... Yeah, that was about 5 minutes. You're fucking... Look at all these things! I have to be getting kind of close, right? I probably am just like way out of my fucking league is all. 200 HP, 200 HP. You know what? I don't even... Okay, it still is going to give me my... I mean, I don't even care. We got... I'm going to call Dragon Fable right there. I'm glad I went back to it, but I can definitely attest to the idea that it is not the most fantastic stream game. But I did want to try and check one thing for sure. Which was going to see... I started playing Red Dead 2, and I assumed that it wasn't going to run very well for stream, but I wanted to try it anyway. Also, I've been refreshing to see what all these CS cases are worth, because I have a few, and they've been, like, climbing steadily. It looks like they've metered out, though. Let me see how this runs for the stream, yeah. I played about 3 hours of it last night. Now, maybe this is copium, but I'm still standing on the idea that this is not a bad game, right? Like, this isn't like rose-tinted glasses or whatever you want to call it. Right? Like I did think that I was having fun with it, even past it's just not much compared. It was one of those things where I just kind of wished I was playing a different turn-based RPG. Mm. You know what? The best way to describe it, I don't know if I would play it for a super long time, but what I would do is I would watch a 5-hour video essay on YouTube about the lore. How about that? All right, so let's see how many frames I drop here. It's not showing more dropped frames, but it is looking very drop framey, but that's just because it's loading, right? I should also mention that I'm running this game off of an external hard drive, so it probably is going to take like forever to load. Has anyone here actually played this game? It was something that I didn't get a lot of attention when it first came out. But when the more I saw clips of it, it made me think that it would be a fun game to play. You beat it when it came out. You beat it when it came out? Like the whole story then? Yeah, fair enough. I just didn't want to play it on console. And that sentiment still sticks. When the console version came out, it was PS4 and Xbox One, if I remember, and or was it only PS4? I can't remember. But it was stuck to 30 frames, and it just didn't seem. I don't like playing Rockstar games at 30 frames a second. And I played it once at my uncle's place because he had it, and I thought this looks really nice, but I don't want to play it at a low frame rate. And so then by the time the PC version came out, I kept like putting it off because it was $60, and then it was on sale recently for like 20, and I just couldn't say no anymore. Look at all these fancy pictures as the game tries to load on the worst possible device. Ugh, if there's one thing I regret from putting this computer together was going for only a 500 gigabyte M.2. Like I think just the folder where I keep like all of my stream stuff and like artworks and all of that and stream thumbnails and all of that is like over like several gigs at this point.
Morning, Arthur.
What? I'm so hungry. Camp funds is $42. All right, so it seems like it's running all right. Of course, the game just looks beautiful, right? It is a little shaky, I think, compared to when I was playing it by myself, just a tiny bit. just because I'm streaming it, but
Morning, Arthur.
morning. Maybe I could stream this then. This is more than playable. In fact, dare I say, this actually runs better on my end, even I think, or just about the same as Elden Ring. So.
Ow! Oh, oh!
Careful not to work yourself to death there, Uncle.
I was thinking.
Yeah, does it pay well?
Oh, eventually.
So, while the rest of us are busy stealing, killing, lying, fighting to try to survive, you get to think all day.
Yeah, it's a strange
That's
world we
he,
live
he
in,
could be a
Arthur
software engineer.
Do you want to head into town? See if we can find anything out?
Morgan. Sure. I got some errands to run.
Great. Go check the horses are ready.
I'm so used. I mean, I've had
You
this.
take the old man into town.
Hold on.
Take us too?
Well, what you got planned?
Nothing. We'll find something for y'all to do. We always do.
We're bored out of our minds. Been cooped up here for 2 weeks now. Karen's about ready to murder Grimshaw.
Well, can Miss Grimshaw spare you?
Can Miss Grimshaw spare you? What's happened to you, Arthur? 3 young, healthy women want you to take them a robbing. You're worried about house chores.
Let's go.
Fair enough. You got me. Come on then.
I can't believe we're going to see Civilization. Feels like weeks since we did.
Yeah, Valentine. Very embodiment of civilization. You ladies are going to love it.
Okay then. Let's go.
All right.
Why do they always make Arthur drive? I guess that's kind of the thing in Rockstar games, is that you always have to be the designated driver. But what I was saying is that I've had this 3080 since roughly a year since the 3080 came out. I remember we were waiting on the list for forever, right? In the moment it became open, right after all the bots had gotten to all the stock, like we were put on the wait list as quickly as we could. And it still took a year for us to get one, and I very rarely have actually played games that have taken full advantage of it because A, I don't spend $60 on full price games, and B, because my processor is still kind of weak. So like whenever I play games like this, I'm like, wow, this is what modern games look like. It reminds me. Like I think by the time I bought the 3080, the most recent game I had to test it with was The Witcher 3. And this was before the next gen update.
Look at that coach. He's all over the place.
Oh, bye-bye.
This is all I...
Is one of you going to get that fella's horse?
Well, I got lumbago. It's very serious.
All right, I'll see what's going on. Lumbago, really? You all right there, friend?
Oh, hey, you couldn't help me get my other horse back from over there, could you?
Okay, well don't slap me.
I'd really appreciate the help. I'm worried this one here will bolt on me too if I leave him.
Sure, no problem.
Thanks. It's the white one over there.
Where is that? Oh, right here. Okay, so I gotta calm it. So, alright, I remember they taught me this in cowboy school. Alright. Alright, G. Come on. Okay, I'm trying to lock onto it, right? You never want to sneak up on a horse, you know.
Easy. Easy.
Hager. Yeah, the last thing you want to do. Yeah, you just do your business. Am I not able to lead it here? Okay, cool. They love me. Also, am I supposed to be able to shave in this game? I don't like Arthur with a huge beard. I'm surprised this is running so well.
Here you go.
You're a gentleman, sir. A gentleman.
No, not really. I was just trying to impress the women.
Well, anyway, thank you.
There we are.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, well, hey, you like a wagon wheel.
You're turning into a regular old fairy godmother there, Arthur.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means you got a heart. A small one, perhaps, hidden deep inside, but a real one. And you haven't, your pulsive old blizzard.
Blizzards have hearts.
Well, Arthur, I'm proud of you.
To be honest, if you lot hadn't been here, I probably would have robbed him.
Well, you did. Woo! Smell those sheep.
I swear that, like,
Or is that
I almost can't take it seriously because Arthur in this game reminds me of what, like, a lot of boomers
Other people.
think they look like.
Look at all that snow on the mountains. Sure don't want to be back up there.
You think we should have asked Molly to come with us?
Oh, no. Miss O'Shea is far too high and mighty now for the likes of us. Or to do any real work. She's a society lady now.
Go left here, down the main street. There's always on the right.
Drugs!
You can pick up some bounties there, Arthur.
This is when you could get the good cough syrup.
On the line.
Yeah, that's a young man's game.
Ooh, yes. We can get up to some mischief here, all right.
Just remember, keep a low profile.
Will you remember that, though, Arthur?
Probably not.
Let's park up down the end there, near the stables. What's the deal?
All right. Here we are, just like I said. Cultural center of civilization.
Man at his finest.
Uncle, what are we doing?
Well, we're gonna do what any self.
It reminds me of when I went to,
With
what is it
pleasure.
called?
The start of the saloon.
Shit, what is it
Okay,
called?
Just stay out of trouble and don't get yourselves noticed.
Black something? I
I
don't
need to get
remember.
something from the stores.
Okay, well, we'll see you at the general store when you're done.
Come on, ladies.
It's like a tourist attraction place
Come on.
for like cowboy stuff.
So that's how you see yourself, is it? A maniac?
Well, in my youth, I used to be known as.
I don't think I'm allowed to donate to charity.
Okay. I'm not gonna ask why.
You are a sad man, Arthur Morgan. But I know you love me.
Desperately. You're my favorite parasite. No. Ringworm's my favorite parasite. You're my second favorite parasite.
Very funny.
I lied. Ringworm, then rats with the plague, then you.
Shut up.
Way to
Where's the
really
place, son? Come on.
dig it in.
Morning.
I have $12.
What do you need?
Hell, a drop of whiskey for a start. You know, something to pass the time while we're waiting on the women.
Always thinking ahead, ain't you?
You're looking a bit tired there, Arthur. Why don't you pick up some coffee while we're here?
Plenty out on the shelves, but I got more out back. Whiskey's on the top shelf, nearest the door.
Oh, look at this little thing. I remember back in the old days when you had to use a mouse cursor in a book.
I don't know. Maybe.
Can I go back? Or yeah, the index.
You're actually buying for once? Are you feeling all right?
See this? Young folk got no respect for their elders no more. What do you reckon? The lamb or the sausage?
Well, this here's a sheep town.
All right,
The
where?
lamb's the best
Oh, that's
steak.
cocaine
I don't know
gum.
what the smell
Perfect.
Well, that's a ripe cheese, all right.
Where's coffee?
All done.
Thank you kindly. Ah, this should do the
This
trick.
is something
Yep.
coffee.
That's fine whiskey.
That should do us. Let's go wait for them outside.
All right, wait, did he buy already? That's pretty expensive though, isn't it?
Oh, here's to your good health, sir. And to being down here off that mountain.
Absolutely.
It's a funny world, you know. This time in my career, I pictured myself being married to an heiress.
Gentlemen, I think I got something good.
What?
I snuck into this fancy house. Acted like a servant girl. Usually works. Someone was saying her sister was taking a trip from New York or someplace. Train full of rich tourists heading to Saint Denis and then cruising off to Brazil.
Okay.
A train laden with baggage and passing through a
You know it's a
deserted
Thursday in
country
this
I
game when they
mapped
decide to rob a
as to
train
get to
again.
the docks in time for the tides. In some place called Scarlet Meadows.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, it's right out near New Hanover. Right, it's real quiet out there.
Sounds good. Where's Tilly and Karen?
I think at the hotel. They were picking up some drunken fellas that they was gonna rob.
Why?
It seemed easy. They have been gone for quite a while.
I guess I'll go see if there's any trouble.
Oh, there's Tilly over there. That does not look ideal.
Excuse me.
You thought I wouldn't find you, Tilly?
You can go kiss a damn snake for all I care. Get off me! Get off of
Get your hands off her, friend.
Oh, we white knighting today.
friend of mine.
Get off her.
Or what exactly?
You want to find out?
You're making a big mistake, Tilly Jackson.
Just get lost.
I ain't doing this with you.
Go
right
wait with Uncle and Mary Beth. They're across the street.
Okay. Thanks, Arthur.
Uncle! I've heard. Look after her. I'm gonna go see about Karen in the hotel.
Nice. Well, either way, this was mostly just for testing purposes. I'm not actually going to spend much time playing it today. Yeah, I mean, today was very much a shorter stream, but, I mean, it was just kind of a relaxing thing. It was just kind of an on-the-spot thing. I'm going to actually be getting back into things like Elden Ring and probably, hopefully, some stuff that I put off still. I haven't done another Hitman stream in a while. I've been thinking on that. But hopefully I'll be able to do it throughout the week. This last week was kind of weird because I had exams, and so I wasn't able to do a lot of things, but coming up I'm definitely going to be able to. And so I appreciate everybody who stopped by, and I'll catch y'all on the flip.